Hey guys, welcome back to the Tanel channel. My name is Tanel and today I'm back. I've been away for quite some time, but I'm in the process of upgrading my huge ass PC there. So in this video we're gonna take a look at a brand new laptop from MSI, the MSI GT62VR 6RE Dominator Pro. So yeah, let's take a closer look. Alright, so yeah, MSI contacted me a while back and asked me if I wanna make a small video review from their brand new laptop, the GT62VR which houses the brand new GTX 10 series video cards, and this model particular here houses the 1070 video card. And if you've read some articles before, then you should know that 10 series on the laptops or inside the laptops is not a M series anymore. It's a proper desktop version. Okay, maybe like a 10% slower than the desktop versions, but it's pretty much like the desktop video cards, which is amazing. And yeah, this laptop is pretty freaking amazing in games, and the overall performance is just superb thanks to the new video cards. But yeah, where to begin with this laptop? The first things that I noticed about it was, yeah, definitely the size. It has a 15.6-inch monitor, which is 4K, and looking at it, it was kinda a little bit bulky, and it weighs 3 kilograms. So yeah, I was hoping it's a little bit thinner, maybe like 25% thinner. That would be my taste, I would think. And also the design itself it's okay, but I don't like the plasticky bits so much. I wish that MSI would make future products all with that metal finish that is well, up here next to the keyboard here, and also over here the entire display, the back of the display is from that metal. And I think the entire laptop should be made from that material. But other than that, it's a pretty freaking amazing laptop. So yeah, as I just said, it has a 15.6-inch screen, which is a UHD, meaning it has a 4K screen at a resolution of 3840 x 2160. And also coming to the CPU here, it has a i7-6820HK Skylake processor running at 2.7 GHz, and with the turbo boost it can go up to 3.6 GHz in gaming. Also at the cream of the crop, it has a NVIDIA GTX 1070 8GB GDDR5 video card, basically a desktop video card. And has 32 gigabytes of 2400 MHz DDR4 memory. It also has 500 gigabytes of M.2 SSD, which is running 500 megs of read and write speeds, but it's housed in a PCI Express Gen 3 4x slot, so speeds can go up to 2200 megabytes per second with a Samsung 950 Pro in it, I guess. Next to the SSD, we have a 1TB 7200 RPM regular hard drive. And looking at the laptop from the outside, we can see a beautiful SteelSeries keyboard, which is backlit, and you can of course turn it off if you want. And there are two 3-watt speakers in it with a 3.5-watt woofer. And of course a 1080p webcam. Coming up to the battery, it can run up to 1 hour at full power in gaming like Grand Theft Auto 5. And ports. On the right side we can find 3 USB 3.0 ports and a SD card slot. From the left side, surprisingly only a single USB 2.0 port. And next to that, a headphone port with mic line in and line out ports. Coming to the back of the GT62VR, we can find a USB Type-C 3.1 board and a display board next to the HDMI LAN, and of course the charging port, where you can attach the 230 watt power supply unit. And all of this weighs 2.94 kilograms, if to be precise here. Well, basically 3 kilograms, which is kinda on the heavy side of, well, laptop things. But yeah, all in all, it has pretty much everything I would need in a laptop, I would want in a laptop. A good i7 CPU, a tremendously perfect GPU. Okay, I guess 1080 would be better, but it's kinda more expensive also. 32 gigabytes of DDR4 memory and a M.2 SSD drive, which is 500 gigabytes here, and also 1 terabyte of regular hard drive, and a 4K freaking screen, which is amazing if you have a 4K TV, which I have 1080p. Damn it! I need to put some more money out to get a 75-inch 4K screen. So yeah, coming to the benchmarks, let's start off with 3D Mark Firestrike. And I have to say, because this monitor has a 4K screen, for some reason it doesn't have the 1920 x 1080 resolution option. It has the 1920 x 1200 resolution option. So all the benchmarks in games were run at 1920 x 1200 and also then the 4K resolution. But let's start off with 3D Mark Firestrike here, and I ran it at the default resolution, but I think Firestrike even lets you run it at 1080p, and in 3D Mark Firestrike it received 13,237 points, which is pretty amazing for a laptop. It has, yeah, the 1070 is the main beast here, which produces a number like that, but 13,000 for a laptop, it can run pretty much anything. I also ran the 3D Mark Ultra benchmark, which is the 4K, the official 4K benchmark of 3D Mark, and it received 3,844 points in there. Next up is Tom Clancy's The Division, and of course I ran the benchmark on Ultra settings and VSync turned off. So coming to the benchmark, at the resolution of 1920 x 1200 it received a average frame rate of 74.2 frames per second, which is pretty darn impressive results. Also at 4K, yeah, it wasn't that impressive. 32 FPS. It's playable, but if there's some more action going on the screen, I guess you want to turn the quality settings to medium or something like that, but it is playable at 4K. But okay, the main test that I love to run, Grand Theft Auto 5. If a computer can run Grand Theft Auto 5, it can run literally anything. So coming to Grand Theft Auto, I cranked up everything to ultra settings, also the advanced settings to maximum as possible, and ran the benchmark at 1920 x 1200. It received a 70 frames per second average, and that's the fourth pass. It's the longest pass, and that's the average FPS from that test. And also coming to the 4K test, it received 40 FPS there. So if you're planning to play games like Grand Theft Auto, it's pretty darn good laptop to play with. Also, I did manage to play Battlefield 1 beta on it, and also on ultra settings it ran just absolutely perfectly. The average FPS in the beta was, I guess, something like 80 to 90. Maybe tipping to 70s at ultra detail. So it's pretty darn impressive. But yeah, that kind of concludes my small video review here. It's pretty well built. I mean, I would love to see this laptop a little bit thinner, like 25% thinner than it is. And also, I don't really want to see plastic in a laptop that costs 2,000 euros plus. But there is one thing that MSI has improved with this series of laptops. It doesn't have the DVD drive anymore. Each and every MSI product, every MSI laptop that I had before had the huge DVD drive, which nobody in their right mind in nowadays uses anymore. You can install everything from memory sticks, and also everything is digital nowadays. So it's really good to see that it doesn't have the drive and it has more space in there for the cooling and for extra stuff in there. But it's still kind of bulky. I thought if they remove a DVD drive, it can maybe go a little bit thinner, but it's not the case here. But yeah, coming to the points, I will give this laptop a strong 8 out of 10 points. And yeah, the only small minor things that I wish that would be improved in next series of laptops is the build quality, that it would be made from this nice metallic-ish material all around it, and maybe make it a little bit more thinner and lighter, because it is a laptop. But then again, it has a beast of a PC inside of it in such a small box, so it's kinda understandable. And also, yeah, price could be better, but it is a GTX 1070 laptop. They just came out, and yeah, I can't really argue about the price. It's where it has to be. But yeah, so this is my small review from the GT62VR 6RE Dominator Pro. Jesus, that's a long name. I hope you liked the video. If you loved the video, then leave a comment, and of course, maybe subscribe. That will keep me going and making you more videos like this, and maybe improve my English a little bit more. So if you had any questions, or if you want to see me do some more tests or something in the next reviews, leave a comment, and I'll see you later. Ciao for now.